Up towards the outside of the field, and the Railway Stakes lineup is ready. They're set. They're racing. And it was Ms. Lecky Tomasa the first to get going. Out very quickly is Samizdat, the Velvet King variation. Reykjavik also is up there in the firing line early, and then came Best of Days. Now Akanar Stars driving forward around, getting Perfect Jewel, and back behind them Star Exhibit going over to the back straight, being followed by Platoon. Well back, Tell 'em We're Coming second from last, and the tail ender is Regal Power. They settle into stride at the 1150. Onto the Riverside they go. Parnham had taken the Velvet King to the lead by a length variation. Reykjavik planted wide. Then Tomasa, the stablemate of it, down on the inside, running for 3/4 of a length away. Samizdat, No Luck, Akanar Star, 3 deep around it. Then came the mare Ms. Lecky, who's over on the fence, followed by Platoon, who's going to follow Akanar Star around them. 3 wide in the middle is Best of Days in the Godolphin Blue. Back on the inside to Perfect Jewel, travelling well but getting strung up. Regal Power, Gadding is well back. Star Exhibit, and Tell 'em We're Coming, the favourite, back last of all, about 10 from the leader, the Velvet King. Parnham's got them running into the corner. Past the 450, the Velvet King led at the top of the straight variation. No Run Tomasa, followed by Samizdat and Akanar Star. Then Best of Days working into the clear. Then Perfect Jewel over towards the inside with Ms. Lecky going for a run as well, and Platoon winding up, and so's Regal Power. The Velvet King's the leader. Samizdat, Best of Days, Platoon. He's coming down the outside, and so's Regal Power. Regal Power levels up, grabs the lead. It's Regal Power. Regal Power on the outside. The Wizard has done it again in the Railway Stakes. Regal Power has cut Best of Days down with Platoon close up, and also Akanar Star and Samizdat. They were followed home on the inside by Ms. Lecky. The Velvet King Gatting. A gap, then Star Exhibit, Perfect Jewel, Variation, Reykjavik, and Tomasa has trailed them home. Regal Power. It's another one for Peter's Investments in the Railway Stakes. They've done it again. Regal Power joins Galaxy Star from last year with Pike aboard. Regal Power, Grant and Alana Williams, and it's another Group 1 success. Sprouting Wings to grab Best of Days. Platoon third. Fourth, Akanar Star. 12-2, 15-4. And it's Regal Power, the Derby winning 3-year-old that now has added a Group 1 Railway Stakes to his list of feature wins. By Piero from Broadway Bell for Peter's Investments. He's run 1:35.89, steadily run the Railway, 35.36 the sectional, and it's a half a length and a long neck. 5 wins from 15, including a Derby, and now a Group 1 Railway. That man, the mercurial William Pike, has timed it so sweetly. Godolphin's Best of Days hitting the front for Brad Rawiller, but swallowed up late by the might of the Cerise and White. And 15, Platoon, a monster of a run. Stephen Parnham back there fourth. Akanar Star 3 deep all the way, and as brave as you'll see. And there it is. It's another one for the Cerise and White, and it has cut them down. Regal Power second up from its second in the Asian Bow to give Grant and Alana Williams yet another Group 1 success with Peter's Investments. Brittany Taylor is with the man that has done it again, William Pike, about to come back after celebrating his 3rd victory in this time-honoured Group 1 feature, Britt.
William Pike, another Group 1 Railway Stakes. How good did that run home feel?
Oh, I tell you what, that one felt pretty good. I enjoyed this one a lot more than any of my others.
Why is that?
Well, I felt like the pressure was off a bit, wide barrier. I just got to go out and wing it and hope it went my way, and it did.
The barrier was always a bit of a concern. Was it just class that helped him overcome that?
I actually had a pretty good run in transit. I got back a long way, but I actually had a pretty good run. I don't know if I would have wanted to swap my run for too many others. And look, inside the last furlong, that was where his character kicked in. He could either say, no, I went too wide and done too much, or no, I'm here to play, and he never laid down. He never even looked like it.
Linkers went on for the big one today. Did he feel like he travelled like a different horse?
More when probably after the 600, when I started getting him interested, he was interested, whereas a fortnight ago, I tried to get him interested on the turn. He sort of said, oh, if I have to.
It's great to see how much you're enjoying this one. Are the family here at the races today?
No, they said they were going to come, but it's a pretty tough day. Like, it's very busy out there, so no, I don't think they ended up coming.
Well, I have no doubt they'll be watching at home on TV, so congratulations, go and enjoy this.
Thank you. Woo!
Yes! Well done.
Brittany Taylor there with William Pike. Bob Peters joining me now. Bob, congratulations on the victory. Not a great deal of pressure on William Pike going into that race, and he rode accordingly.
No, I said to him when he went out, it's probably a good thing that I drew wide. I was a bit worried about after that last race, the Guineas, when they went so slow. I said to him, a lot of those horses on the inside are going to get caught up, and it's probably good that we're out there. But I wasn't that keen when he was that wide on the corner either.
I'll ask you a two-pronged question. How confident were you going into this race, and how confident was William?
We were always happy with this horse. Everyone's dropped off him, and I thought he was our best chance in the race. Only had to look at his Derby run and the sectionals he can run. So,
It was nice and fresh for this.
No, I don't think anyone tipped him. Everything was easy for us today.
And the blinkers?
Well, we'd always been saving them up. We gradually went to winkers. His dam's a reduced choice mare. I know that they all need blinkers, and we're waiting for the day, and today was the day.
He was in the mix at one stage to go east earlier on in the year?
Yes, I thought about sending him over, and then I thought I'll keep him, for these races, and I sent Celebrity Dream over instead, so that didn't work out too well.
What's the future hold for him?
Oh, I don't know. You haven't thought about it yet, but there's another race in a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, the Kingston Tower, we mark that in, that's for sure, and then after that, who knows, hopefully there's something on the Eastern Seaboard next year. Congratulations on the victory.
Well, I think there's a weight for age a couple of weeks after that. We can worry about that then.
Well, we know he can run the distance.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is Bob Peters, the winning owner of Regal Power. And James Cummings is standing here. I might see if I can grab James for a moment with Best of Days, who was, James, he was so gutsy and gallant.
Yeah, he ran really well and didn't Brad ride him beautifully from the draw. The pace was solid. They've run genuinely all the way, and look, he got himself into the clear and he gunned down the front runners, but the winner wasn't to be held out. He wasn't to be beaten today up with the weight, and lots of full credit to Bob Peters and the connections of the winner, but we were really pleased with the effort of our horse.
He must have been tremendously proud with not only the ride, but the way he acquitted himself after the long trip over here.
For sure, like the week wasn't ideal for our horses, but he's produced a massive effort. He's already a Group 1 winner at a mile, and with the weight that he carried in the handicap today, he's going to be beautifully suited at weight for age next time.
Good to see you back in Perth.
Thank you.
It's James Cummings, the trainer of the runner-up, Best of Days. 12-2, 15 and 4. In terms of the margins, a half for length by a long neck, and the overall time 1:35.89. It promised to deliver so much, the Railway Stakes, and it certainly did that and more, Wes.
It did, Gav, and a brilliant win to Regal Power. I think Bob's right. Many dropped off Regal Power. All of a sudden, the wide draw, it puts people off, puts punters off. We know where Regal Power was going to be. And then even on the day, where it looked as if it was favouring those that were up on speed, he was always going to get back, but not a great deal of pressure on Pike. And he has just pulled out a gem of a ride. It looked as though at the 200 Best of Days was going to win. But look, in the end, the Pike magic, just too good.
Certainly was, and I'll just get a comment from you, Wes. Akanar Star, who was caught deep, he was massive.
Yeah, big run, 3 wide the entire, and still had the audacity to box on and finish in fourth position. It was a top performance, and a great effort from Platoon. The Parnham stable's been in wonderful form today. Stephen Parnham, great ride. I think they'll be tickled pink that horse has finished in third position.
And Sam is that gutsy, start 9, and he's run a bottler.
Yeah, exactly. Look, that was always going to be the concern, that he was just a little bit new for something like this. But I think Connections would be more than happy with what Samizdat has done.
There's a big decision now for William Pike, Regal Power or Tuscan Queen in the Kingston Town. The filly will get no weight. Regal Power, ultra impressive there.
Yeah, it is. And I think you know that the step up in journey for Regal Power is ideal. The extra 200 metres is perfect, so it will be a tough decision.
He's posing for photos. He's trying to duck through the gap, William Pike, to get inside, but there are so many people wanting to congratulate him, and rightly and deservedly so.
Oh, exactly. Look, he's been the best here for quite some time, hot on the heels of Paul Harvey. Those two over the past few decades have absolutely dominated, but Pike, he can just pull these sort of rides out of his backside, and he does it just so often.
We've still got one more race to come here from Ascot, the Magic Millions handicap over the 1,200 metres. We'll take a break on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and plenty more coming up. Stay with us.